Hey everyone, thanks for clicking the play button. So, if you're here looking for land in Taos County's Tres Piedras Estates subdivision, you came to the right place, as this is one of a number of subdivisions we specialize in here at Hemingway Land. We have bought and sold hundreds of parcels in this region, and will continue to buy and sell hundreds more. And while I can tell you a lot about this subdivision, from its history to its zoning and everything in between, we have other videos that cover that. In this video, which I hope to keep brief, I simply want to give you guys some pointers as to the best ways to navigate all the information we have about properties in this region. This can be especially helpful if this is your first time coming to our site and you're looking at a list of a couple hundred or even a couple dozen lots trying to determine which property works best for you. It can be a lot to take in, and so we created this video to give you some pointers about the best ways to sort through all this information. So if you watch this all the way through to the end, I promise you'll be rewarded with knowledge. Here we go. So the page you're watching this video on right now is our Tres Piedras Estates Master Information page. And this page is an excellent starting point with all the information you would need to know about this region. We have this subdivision details section where you can click through the various tabs to get a better sense of the zoning, the covenants, the utilities, some helpful links to guide you with any research you might want to do, etc. Further down the page, we have this subdivision frequently asked questions section. Basically, guys, because we've been doing this for as long as we have, we know what questions you're going to ask, and we've supplied the answers here. And additionally, we have this photo gallery at the bottom of the page with a number of images from all over the subdivision to give you a better sense of what the properties, the terrain, the roads, and the views are all like out here. The major benefit of this page, however, is this property list section you see here. Basically, guys, we try to make it easy on you. You see, all these properties are in Taos County, so you can go to our New Mexico page, it's alphabetized by county, and you can scroll down to Taos County and you'll see however many listings we have in this region listed one after another. You can click on these one at a time and bring them up in separate windows and try to compare and contrast the information about individual properties that way. But the easier way to do that is back here on our Master Information page and the Property List section you see here. Now, just to go through the information on this list, you've got the reference number column here. That's the letter number combination you would use to reference the property if you want to call and ask us any questions about it. Then over here you have the status column, which will indicate whether the property is available. Of course, in most cases, if it's on this list, it's available for purchase. Next to that, we have the location column with this helpful View on Map feature. Basically, if you click this right here, it'll open a map in a new window with a helpful red pin in the map showing you exactly where the property is located. This, of course, can help you narrow down your search for a property if you know, for instance, that you want to be closer to the main highway. Next up is the legal description columns, broken down and organized by unit, block, and lot. Now, just to explain this for a minute, undeveloped land does not normally have a formal address assigned to it, 123 Main Street, for instance. Instead, they'll be identified by their unit, block, and lot numbers. So, as an example, one lot may be part of a block of 60 lots, and each block of 60 lots may be part of a unit of 20 blocks. So within one unit, you may have 20 blocks containing 600 lots each. Point being, if you understand the unit block lot structure and how each unit of land is located within the subdivision, it helps you not only in finding a location that's right for you, but also picking up adjacent or nearby lots if you're trying to connect or recombine whole blocks or units of land. More to the point, however, it's simply a helpful labeling system, especially if you're going through our list of properties. A is followed by B is followed by C, so on and so forth. Now, the next column over is acres, or how large the parcel is. Mind you, this subdivision consists entirely of quarter and half-acre parcels, but when we have adjacent lots, we will list them together. Meaning that if you see a half-acre listing, it could be one single half-acre parcel, or it could be two adjacent quarter-acre parcels. The same is true with a 1 acre listing. It could be 2 adjacent half-acre lots or 4 adjacent quarters. You get the point. And along with the acreage, one column over, you've got the price. Now, we try to keep our pricing fairly consistent, and at the time I'm recording this, our standard quarter-acre listing in these regions is priced at $900, a half-acre listing at $1,800, the coveted 3/4 of an acre listing at $3,000, and the even harder to come by 1 acre listings at $4,500. And of course, as property sizes increase, the prices will graduate accordingly. Finally, guys, the last column we have on this table is the Learn More button, which when clicked will take you to that property's listing page where, amongst other things, you can read the specific details of the property, view more detailed maps, including interactive satellite and plat maps, and ultimately see what purchasing options are offered on that property at the top of the page. This particular listing has two, a buy for cash, pay all at once option, and a down payment monthly payment, pay slowly over time option. And if you click the Buy Now button on either, you'll see specific details about how each process works. Finally, guys, do want to point out this button we have here above the list of properties marked Full Listing Details, which, if clicked, will take you to a Google Sheet version of this list with some more information which could help you with your search. Now, this sheet includes not only properties currently in inventory, marked in white, but also the properties we've ever sold in this region, marked in blue. Why do we even bother to have this linked here? Well, a lot of people who are looking to buy out here are either investors looking to recombine lots, or bulk landowners who know the unit block lot structure and know what specific parcels they're looking for, or merely current landowners looking to expand their property boundaries. Now, if you are so inclined to review this, I'll say up front that this Google Sheet is best viewed on a desktop or laptop. If you're trying to absorb all the detail here on your smartphone, you're most likely going to miss things and go blind. And finally, guys, it should be noted that if you are inclined to review our inventory on this spreadsheet, we have helpfully provided secure payment links for you over here in the N and O columns. These links will allow you to purchase the property without having to track down the exact listing page on our site. In closing, I hope all this helps you with your search for land and finding the property that works best for you in Taos County's Tres Piedras Estates subdivision. If you have any additional questions we didn't answer here or on our website, feel free to give us a call at the number you see here on the screen. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.